Bada bing, bada boom. Music going, copyright free beats. You know my cliche. I'm just letting this run get my mission so fast. With Chain Lightning at this high up. Turn Smart Missiles off more for Chain Lightning. It doesn't even matter. It don't even matter. Don't even matter. All right. Let me refresh. Make sure the live is working. Make sure chat's coming through. All right, it shows I'm live. Is the audio working? Yes, it does, but it still doesn't show. Huh. What the heck? Oh. Lagging a bit. Getting everything up and running. All right. Minimize. Okay. We got this to take screenshots. Gotta get my notepad ready, as I always do for these tournaments. Oh man, I did a live update the other day and I was rusty. I was so rusty. I had missed a week because I was sick with like a cold or a flu type thing, and praise God I'm feeling much better now. 10 modules by merging. Alright, let's go ahead and thank God I got it that early. I got this module merge like as I think it was the last event, and it was just, what up Ghetto, how are you? I'm gonna start real quick and let's see. Actually, I probably can't even tell who's in my thing yet. There. Alright, let's just knock out, you know, the to-dos. Or first, let's look at the heat. Thorn resistance, plasma cannon resistance, ultimate weapon fast buff, mass enforcement. Okay, so first I'm always targeting ranged. For some reason, I mean, Ghetto, you probably know better than me. It seems to work best with these tournaments. Then I'm going to target fast. Then I'm going to do boss. And then closest, because if fast is buffing the other ones, then random enemy is going to fly right in. Like just farming some rerolls before the tourney. Nice. Or are you doing, so I was like 569. He did some video with like JP and Tags, or it was Tags hosting them. And he said he's farming like 300,000 reroll shards an hour or something on tier 20. So is that what you're doing? Because that is awesome. Man, I can't believe the level skips are 50. Before this, before last tournament, like the day before, I put probably like 300 trillion into just level skip enhancements and then like buying actual level skips, and it was just useless. My max level skips are like 50.5, and obviously it takes a long time to get there and it's very costly. So for a tournament, it's not even worth it. All right, more boss 5. 5 rerolls tier 20. That's sick. He was saying that, and I think his name is 569. I haven't checked out his YouTube channel or anything, but shout out to him. He was saying that he was legitimately getting like, or you could, even if you only made it like 10 rounds, in those 10 rounds, you were getting enough of the, I don't know, what are the special type of new enemies? You're getting enough of those to just make an obscene amount of reroll shards. So it makes sense to just farm those before they do another emergency patch. Side note, with my my last video, I was like, damn, I got like 700,000 reroll shards. I think I can keep all of them at 4x speed. They've been slowly going down. The only reason this was able to go up was because of a bug, which they then, of course, patched. So I think I'm going to be keeping 4 of them at 4 times speed, and then 1 of them at 3x, maybe 2 of them at 3x. Yeah. Getting this going so I can start getting some masteries. But let's go ahead and let's do auto merge here. Start merging modules so we can get that unlocked. Confirm. Thank you. Do I have more here? No. I just need to do 10 more. Let's pull some mods. Sure you want to purchase 10 modules? Yes. I don't remember the confirmation being there, but maybe I'm just forgetting. Nice. 3 of the same kind. Okay, so that's another one I can merge. Give me an epic. I'm like a few epics away from... I'm 1 epic away from having the Ancestral Black Hole Digester. 2 away from G-Comp. Damn. It's disappointing. I don't really want to just auto-merge these. Let's see if there's some other modules I can merge through to upgrade. Excuse me. I guess I could upgrade this one, but do I really want to do that right now? I don't think I have too many Epic Plus of these. No, so it's not even worth it to use those yet. I've got a ton of armor mods and these things. But the generator I'm pretty low on. Yeah, I'm just kind of in a position here. I could shatter these. What up, Sirius? Yeah, this is my first tournament stream, and I think over a week. It was last Monday I started coming down with a fever, and I was like, I just didn't feel up to it. And then I finally felt a little bit better Friday, but not good enough to stream. Did a stream Sunday, but I was like stuttering over myself because I was just getting over the cold. Feeling a bit better today, so yeah, dig in. Make fun of me all you want if I'm stuttering. What I wanted to do was, since last tournament, I just barely got to stay in Legends 24. I'm going to do some more attack enhancements. We're going to do damage. I actually put a decent amount into my health enhancements to get orb size bigger. I'll do a few levels of that right now. And the reason why is I want to be able to farm tier 11 consistently. And now tier 11, I mean tier 10, if I show you this, is still my sweet spot. Getting 217 trillion. I'm getting pretty high up though. Tier 11 with a bit more health, maybe a few more labs into EHP. I'm going to be just doing that 12 hours a day. Thank you, D-Bell. Good to see you all again. Yeah, apologies on the little bit of time off with my health. Not to beat the dead horse, y'all know I'm dealing with underlying issues as well. Yeah, getting this at 23 because that's what everyone says. And then I'm probably going to go back to doing both golden bots to get those just finalized. I know it's going to take a while, but whatever. Getting Deathwave Cells done. And my plan is that when Deathwave Cells is done, whatever levels I have in this, I'll probably keep this going, but I'm going to start doing either cash or recovery package mastery here. I know I need to do shatter shards, but I just waiting on that. Cool, but let's equip what I need to equip here. Where is it? This thing. I love my anti-Q portal. I love it. Project funding, thank you. And my favorite module, arguably, is my Ancestral Dimension Core. This thing is beautiful. Am I close to upgrading? Another level wouldn't hurt. Oh yeah, I need to shatter 1 armor mod. I'm just gonna do. I have so many. Okay. Cool. So we got that set. Glass cannon. Check. Let's do my quick double check here. So what we're going to do target is ranged. Ranged first, fast second, and then boss third, and then fourth is going to be the closest. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh yeah, this one I need to do. Need to move my range all the way up to the max. It's there, range max. I kind of want to re-roll Shockwave size to the lifesteal, but I've been saving these reroll shards, and I'm about to have potentially 3 ancestrals with my Black Hole Digester, G-Comp, and then even potentially this Anti-Q Portal. Because you see I've got Epic Plus, Anti-Q, oh, and Death Penalty. DP Plus. I literally need one more and I'll have that Ancestral. So I'm saving up my reroll shards. I'm going to go with what I have now. Alright, so we got that. That is upgraded. These are... I'm just checking everything. I think there's an upgrade I can get in here in the event shop. Yeah. Critical factor by 2%. I mean, that's better than nothing. So we'll get that. Thank you. What up, JP? It's been a minute. Yeah, man, I missed last week. I caught a cold on top of my underlying stuff, so I was just down and out. Oh, nice. And I get this little gift. The perks of waiting a little bit past 5 p.m. to start. Let's check the guild. Store. No, I wouldn't get that right now. I'd get this for tournament, but I'm going to do all farming on these bad boys. Guardian, what I've been doing is I got bounty, and I have been putting everything into this now. It's not much. It's not much. It's just starting out. My fetch is stacked up. Look at that. This is very well invested. But it sounds like with the recent update, the coin one that they renamed to bounty is going to be kind of good. So we're going to stack into this thing. Watch this miracle module be something good. Nope. Nope, I lied. It wasn't. Mass enforcement. Yeah, so I have no idea what that is. I know it was something with the update. 2% each wave they're alive. So basically you got to kill enemies fast or else they'll get too heavy. Alright, I think I'm good. We got range up. Yep. Got my glass cannon modules on. Yes. Glass cannon cards. Let's double check here. Mine's done. Death ray. Oh yeah, we're not gonna use death ray. We're gonna do orbs. Good thing I checked. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Yeah. That is it. Ultimate weapons. I'm doing everything, literally everything until into Golden Tower. I know I could get some more, like a little bit of cooldown here. It'd probably help me with some crowd control, but man, my coins like a month ago was at like 1 quadrillion. Now it's at 6. I've been taking a break and I'm doing all coin labs, as you can see, except for this. Yeah, let's do this. Glass cannon, modules. God, I feel so much sharper today than I did on Sunday when I did a stream. Like, I was... If you saw, you probably got a good laugh. Alright, so let's do this. Let's change the... or lower the speed, not that it really matters. And clearly, getting anything... doesn't make any sense to get a single attack upgrade, nothing. Because there's minus 50%. It's just ridiculous. It's... I do not like how they just took away level skips for... I mean, I'm mid-game player, I guess you would say. And I've invested a lot into my level skips. Which it still makes sense to invest in them for... or not tournaments, but for, like, tier pushing as well as farming, so I can farm higher tiers. But man, for tournaments, they're useless now. Just absolutely useless. I'm going to get a few levels in here before it gets too expensive. Like, I was even thinking with my extra, like, coins after the runs, like, if I have some to drop, maybe just buying some Rend Armor stuff, so these can get to, like, I don't know, level 170, 200 to start, meaning that, once I max this damage out by like level 100 or so in a Legends run, that I should have a lot more room to run. But oh wait, never mind. There's no level skips, so you're not making it too far anyways. Oh yeah, so let's do this. My order I put down was ranged as first target, then fast, boss, next is closest, then let's do spotlight, protector. Yeah, range, fast, boss, closest. I don't know how when you see fleets in Legends tournament. JP Ghetto, do you guys know that? What if it will do that much? Mass enforcement, yeah, what if it do much for tournament? I don't think mass enforcement would do much for tournament. Maybe until you're, I think it would if you're getting super far in the tournament and you're using Chrono Field or Chrono Loop Plus, because then enemies are surviving for multiple rounds. In that sense, it would, but for like me, where, you know, I'm not getting keys, but I'm staying in Legends. Actually, let me show you this. On Legends for last month. Almost month. Finger crossed. Level skips pretty much hoses lower ends the tournament league. I got a little over the. Yeah, because you have so much, like you get decent. Especially now, like I'd assume Ghetto. I know you said you're farming more reroll shards, but since they added more level skip enhancements, I'd assume you've probably gotten those by now. So I don't know what the max is you can get. I like how they're bringing in like decreases the level skips on certain tiers as well as in you know, Legends for tournaments, as well as lower tournament levels, but I don't like the amount. It's just, it makes it like they're null and void. 0, 0, yeah. It's funny, last tournament I had 1 health skip, but no attack skip, and I was like, how did that happen? I was so confused. I kept upgrading them, and I was like, why do I not? I see the minus 50, but I wasn't putting 2 and 2 together. Thought it was like minus 50%, so if it's at 31%, you're going to have 15%, but no, that was not the case. Twas not the case. Nice. Sirius. I forgot what your name is, Sirius. Let's start from the... Are you Spen? Well, that sounds familiar. This is kind of my way of trolling, is I'm not going to run tier 16 again until I completely pass tier 15. Just because I like only having tier 16 112. Because then people will see me and they'll be like, oh, he's only gotten that far, so I can probably beat him. When in reality, I could probably get to like wave 150, 200. Because I'll beat people that are like 250. No one can afford the 6 coin cost to max enemy level skip enhance. Yeah, I saw on Tag's recent video with 569 and JP. Yeah, the video JP you were on. I think 569 was saying that no one's going to beat at what he would guess is no one beats tier 21 until like sometime next year, just because of how difficult it is. Serious, you're Juzo. Okay. There you are. 16, 112. Oh, but you got 30. See, you're doing the same thing as me, Serious. You're a troll. You don't farm tier 16. We got above tier 16, wave 100, so we can get the lab or unlock masteries. Then we don't do it anymore so that people see the tournament and think, oh, that's easy prey. And then we squish them. I'm foregoing any level skips tourney just to put more into damage. Yeah, I didn't touch my level skips once. Not a single time. $589. That's his name, yeah. Shout out to $589. Sub to his channel. Actually, I have yet to do. I'm gonna do it right now. I've got YouTube Premium on my second channel where I just I post weekly health update videos. Just documenting my recovery from what I'm dealing with. And so I comment on the other tower YouTubers because I have YouTube Premium on that channel. 589 the tower. So people see me and they're like, who is this guy? IGN 589. There he is, yeah. Subscribe. Yeah, subscribe to IGN 589 and JP if you haven't yet. And if you haven't been supporting a creator, put in their code here. I don't have one. I put in Spartans. It's just 300. So yeah, cool little way for creators to be incentivized to obviously maybe make a second income off this. And that should just help snowball the game's growth. The more people that spend, the more videos that are made, the more people that come in, just positive feedback loop for the game. And there's a video I want to make talking about why I quit playing balloons for this game. And I think this game is going to just keep growing and growing. I know I said every live. 589's channel is IG589. Here, I'll put it in the chat. I'll put it in the chat. I think this is his channel. I can put a link in because I do it through Restream. And it lets me as the host. Excuse me. I don't know why I did that right into the middle of the microphone. My bad. My bad. Okay. I don't know if it's me or if I'm seeing stuff. It looks like some of the chain lightning is blue and then other bits of it are gold. I don't think I'm seeing stuff. Am I hallucinating here? Am I seeing things? Nice. You can definitely, I mean, tell a visual difference now that I've got 13 levels into the orb size enhancements. But what I need to do is get more orb speed, and then I need to get more boss damage. Because it seemed like if you saw there, with this range that I have, if I have more boss size, I'll be able to, or more orb size. It looks like I'm right in the range of being able to hit the bosses with these orbs. So I should get some orb boss damage. We're gonna get this maxed out pretty soon. Just trying to get this up. I haven't taken any damage yet, it looks like. Damage dealt. Damage taken 0. That actually reminds me of getting 1 level in Berserker Pro. Berserker damage cap for 5. Viking Funeral. Increased damage for 5 for duration when death defies. Oh, wow, okay. I forgot what research it is that you start getting your Berserker built up without taking damage, but rather just with attack. I think that is a really powerful upgrade. There's so many upgrades though that you have to get. I'm lost in the sauce, you know. Where's he at? See way past me now. Juzo, 64. This might be a tough tournament. Might be a tough one. Nice. Alright, so max out damage. 102% critical chance. Curious, I forgot what happens when you're over 100% critical chance. Does it mean that some have a chance to double crit? Let's just get this done and then max out wall rebuilds. Yep. Not touching these. Piece of trash. Useless. Okay. Now we just ride it out. Make current 6 with 237. So you're Mr. Snufflewumps. You're in my bracket too, Sven. Oh wait, no, excuse me. Oh, you're in another bracket, yeah. Gosh, look at this, bro. The first like 9 people all have interest print mastery. Stacked. Every time you start a lab, you sacrifice another. So many things do. That's so true. I've been talking about this for like months, but what I really want to do is get all my wall labs done. I love the wall. There's just something that I enjoy with having a super strong wall and like allowing me to farm farther and seeing like the rebuild and like it just tanking things. However, it doesn't really serve any purpose in Legends. It will for farming. So but before I did that, I needed to get some module stuff done. I even got perks, card research done. I know perks, not cards yet. And I'm on a mission to max out all my coin labs. I think the only last of my coin labs I have to max out in econ labs really are cells from Deathwave, and then my golden bot, and then coins per kill. Like Golden Tower, oh no, I do have Golden Tower multiplier to do. That takes so long. But all the other ones are completely done. I've got Deathwave coins maxed out, Black Hole coins, Golden Tower duration done. Damn, Bonzo, your stream delay is awful. I was trying to get in your bracket. Sorry, man. I usually, I try to start right at 5. And today, when I jumped on it, like, I don't think it sent the notification out. It was just me and Ghetto, and then I hit start, and I got in. Then I went in and, like, set my mods and everything. Who's in your bracket for the top people? I'm trying to miss the top people before joining. All right. Ghetto, the top people are Tybaho, Woolgas, LJR. Look at those whales. Jonesy, that name sounds familiar. Mr. Snufflewumps, Wongo, Wing Zero, MJ101. Yeah. I think these guys are... Oh, these guys are all gonna beat me. Not this guy, I'll beat Eisenhorn. Juzo, I know that's you serious. You'll probably beat me. No, I don't want to go back down to champion. I just don't want to. If I go back to champion, I'll beat this guy. I think. I'll beat this guy too. If I go back to champion, I said I'm going to just switch all my labs to just attack. And I'm going to switch all my enhancements to just damage enhancements. That's all I'll do. I don't even want to think about it. I'm not going to put that energy out there. So doing Wallthorn 17 and health regen, wall regen. Yeah, I really want to get those done. I want to have a wall regen level 30. Like, wall regen level 30 would help with farming so much. Granted, it might not be like all of a sudden now you can farm tier 13 like and finish it. But I'm pretty sure it let me farm pretty far into tier 11 from where I'm at now. So everything would have to be like you'd have to get one shot from it basically. But that lab is super lengthy. I just want to get more EHP and damage so I can, mostly EHP, so I can get the tier 13 relic, which I think is 10% more coins, which is just massive. 10% more coins is huge. Maybe I'll try to do a tier 13 milestone like tomorrow or the next day, and I will stream the latter half. When I do my milestone runs, I use my farming modules, and then I just start switching out perks as it gets more difficult. And I do my farming modules because with my farming modules, I have permanent black hole, which helps a ton. Obviously, you can't push milestones without permanent black hole, at least for what I'm doing. I think with the changes to tourneys, we'll be able to be back in champs. We'll all be back in champs. Yeah, I hope not, but probably. I mean, I stayed in Legends last tournament, but I was like tied for last. Me and the last guy were like 3 or 4 waves ahead of the guy who got demoted, and we were tied. And this tournament looks pretty tough. Maybe what I'll do is, I'm looking for quick fixes. I think a quick fix would be just keep saving up my stones, and in like a week, I'll have enough stones I get Demon Mode Mastery. So after I use it, I'll have a 1.5 multiplier on my damage, which that's huge. Like 1.5 times whatever damage I have at like wave 150 or 200 when my tower goes away. That in theory should make me be able to farm at least another 20-30 waves in Legends, which I would assume would be enough to stay. We'll see where I end up a few weeks after these this update, if it really is going to kick us all back to champs. I'm going to try a 30-meter range for the tourney today. See how far that goes. Should be interesting. Yeah, obviously you know more than me, but like I hear people say, if your range is too big, it'll hamper you because your black holes won't cover everything. But like, if you're doing glass cannon, I'd figure the more range, the better, just because then you have more distance that the enemies have to cover, and then your tower has more time to react and, you know, knock back enemies. Just instantly gonna pull this. See if I get something good. Nope. If I like got a great module that I could upgrade something, I would finish this run, then I'd try running it back. Like if I got Ancestral Project funding, that'd be so sick. Do Legends run, get Ancestral Project funding, run it back, and then have an A-B comparison. I know they said the attack speed was fixed, but I still feel like if you lower it, you're able to go farther. Ugh. Deed Mastery is worth it. Get it in a month or so ago. 3 damage carries pretty far. Yeah. Did you, dumb stuff, have you gotten any levels in it? Like, after getting the initial? Because I would assume, like, Demon Mastery, and you get a few levels in that. If you're just barely hanging in Legends Tournament, like, that might even potentially get you to, what? Getting keys, maybe? Especially if you have project funding, you're just sitting on a hoard of cash, so your damage is massive. Because 160, if I was to have Demon Mode Mastery and activate it, I'd come back with 240 billion damage. Which is, that's quite a bit more. 5 months in Legends, never going back down to champs. Yeah, Lucky you. Working on 3.5 speed lab. Oh, 3.5x. Nice. So, D mode mastery, yeah, 3.5x. I was like, wait a second, game speed? No, you're way ahead of that. See, I thought I was going to be good to stay in Legends, but I've been, see here, like, last champ 726. So I was like, oh, I think I'm good now. I'm finally at the point where I can stay, but it doesn't look like it. It might not happen. Please, dear God, let me stay in Legends. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Nice, got the wave skip. It feels weird not having any level skips. It just completely changes the tournament. I guess it's not the end of the world if I go back down to Champions, because then I get to... Because Champions has the level skip knockdown anyways. So it's not like a Champions run is going to take 4 hours anyways. Actually, I'm kind of curious to see. It's me just coping. 6 more days so I can spend my 32,000 gems. Nice. Well, in 6 more days, there's a featured banner, right? Have they already said what the new module is going to be? That's a ton of gems, man. Congrats on saving that. Good for you. Gonna farm as much as I can before I start my tournament. Want to max out as much workshop as I can. That's smart. C. Nope. Yeah, good for you with that patience, man. That's a lot of patience. Oh yeah, there's thorn reduction, isn't there? Is that why I didn't take it out? Yeah. Have taken any no death defies yet? Are death defies nerfed too? That's why I put, I had like 200 trillion before this run. I put it all into attack enhancements, then like a couple levels into my orb size. But, I mean, if I get knocked down to champs, I had already said I'm just going to switch all my labs to just all the attack labs for a week. And then just do the attack enhancements. But, I don't know, maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll just stay the course. Keep finishing out my coin stuff and then, just run with the flow of things. This is a little bit too slow. Too slow. When I respect, I spent too much enhancements, forgot to put coins for workshop damage. Dope. Yeah, I did the same thing. I did a respec and I bought like an extra 10 levels of like landmine damage in the workshop, which is exorbitantly overpriced. And because of that, I wasn't able to get all my defensive stuff done, like health. Rumors, but nothing confirmed as far as modules are concerned, but I believe until I see it. Saving gems meanwhile. See, I saved some modules for when I heard about Sharp Fortitude. But I'm at the point now where I kind of want to like spend all my gems before a featured banner because I am waiting for, I need I think like 3 more project funding, 1 more death penalty, 1 more black hole digester, and then 2 more galaxy compressors. So I want to get those before the pool of modules gets even further diluted. Yeah, and I need 1 more anti-cube portal to have ancestral. Right? Yeah, 1 more. 1 more. Uno más. So I'm going to spend all my gems for that featured banner. Well, I mean, just keep spending them how I'm spending them anyways. Oh, this is not good, man. This is not good. Juzo, I know you're still playing. Serious, you probably just paused it. Because you're going to pull another quick one on me. Serious, are you still in here? I'll never forget when I was when you were like 200 levels ahead of me in champs, and then I passed you, was ahead of you by like 100, and I thought I was good, but you didn't respond the rest of the stream. Next day I wake up and you had gotten to 2,000 waves to beat me by 500. Oh, take it out. Nice. Having 3, getting that. You can see my spotlight. That extra spotlight size goes so far, especially with the spotlight bonus I have. Alright, doing alright. Wave 250. Oh, 230? Yes, this isn't updating. It's not live time. Yeah, I'm 205. Alright. I forgot it's not a perfect like sync. It's not updated in real time. Ooh, take it out. No, no, no. Yeah, I just need those inner landmines to just hold it enough until the spotlight hits it. And then the spotlight on top of the shockwave with anti-cube portal takes down bosses pretty quick, but it's getting a little bit too much to manage. I need 2 copies of Sharp Fortitude in order to replace the armor I have. Nice. My damage is only 44. I need more so bad. Yeah, actually that makes me want to take a quick pause. It's like if you look at my attack, mine's 45, attack speed 50, crit factor 47. If I just did these super crit chance and super crit multiplier, just did 5 labs all attack for a week, I would assume that that'll probably let me stay in Legends. But and then if I did all my enhancements into attack too. That would hurt my farming a little bit though. Take it out. Damn, it's even in the spotlight. It was taking forever. Uh-oh, is that a lag? I'm gonna back this up real quick. Just do that. I do this kind of often. Alright, now I'm gonna play it again. Cool. Damn, attack speed 99. I've heard there's pretty much no no harm in just perma-labbing attack speed. Alright, so I actually need to grab something. I'm just gonna pause this, be right back. Let me mute this. Client just messaged me. Just gotta reply real quick. Bro, I'm nervous. My cat chewed this headset up pretty bad. I'm just worried one of these times. In fact, I'm going to put that on my to-do list. Just order a new headset. I don't want to be... There's been times I go live and like my audio hasn't worked, then I have to go in and it's an OBS error. But my cat has shredded this. Damn it, cat. So it's just a matter of time before I try to go live and there's no audio and I'm just streaming, not talking, making a fool of myself. Oh my gosh, bro. Do you see how fast that thing came at me? Whoo! What's your thoughts on verse 27? My thought is, I mean, I'm not too excited about it because most of the changes they made aren't applicable to me. With the fleets, with the new tiers, the one change they did make that I disdain is I was keeping track of my Golden Bot coins compared to my overall coins, and it seemed like it was about 10%. They changed the coin like tracking metric, so now like you can't really tell just how effective your Golden Bot is. Like for example, All Clouded, shout out to All Clouded. I think he said his Golden Bot accounts for 30% of his overall coin income. Mine was at 10%, so I was like, damn, I have a long ways to go. Like, I'm going to keep researching this. Now, like, you can't tell. And I think they overcorrected a bit with the minus 50% level skips. I wish they did it as in, like, your level skips were halved, not just a minus 50% flat. I wish it was just a halved. So, like, for example, my level skips being 35 now, it'd be like 17%, for example. I wish that was how they did it. But the good news is that the developers, they listen to the community. They clearly are like in the Reddit, they're in the Discord, and that's massive. I feel like games die when the developers don't listen to the community. And I've been playing games my whole life. And the fact that the developers listen to the community is massive. I think they'll tweak things again because they've obviously shown that they listen to the community. They'll probably realize, look, what we did with the changes to how coins are recorded doesn't make any sense. So we're going to go in and change that back. Or update it again to something potentially better. I'm still surprised my tower's going, knock on wood. I know they said they fixed the attack speed thing, but I mean, you guys were just watching. When I was at 5x speed, it was like, I felt like my tower was getting mowed down. Now I'm running at 2.5 and it's running a lot better. I know the top players would have to run it at literally like 1 time speed overnight for their runs to get their full attack speed. I think Ghetto, you actually had said that. So now I'm curious to see if you guys have noticed an improvement. Because I've seen an improvement, but it's not like, it's not as advertised in my opinion. But I think the important thing with any update is to, I mean, there's never going to be a perfect update. There's never going to be like a perfect set of rules that everyone's happy about. But the most important thing is that developers listen to the community and they make changes based on it. So that's all we can really ask for. And so thank you, TechTree. Take it out, take it out, take it out. Nice. It must have been an ultimate crit or something. Wish there was a run tracker playing on tablets, knowing recording my runs in an app. Yeah, I noticed Let me actually pause it. You can, of course, well, after a game, I don't know if you can do it in the game. You go to stats, there's a place to copy it. Yeah. But, I wish they had it to where, like, maybe, I mean, I don't know if everyone want all their run stats public. I'm fine with it, of course. But, like, your player ID, like, I put my player ID in my description for this video. In case anyone wants to donate. But, I think it'd be sick if you could just, they cloud all your data. Like, there's enough money going into this game from everyone buying event passes and stone packs and whatnot. Like, I'm sure it's not too much to get a server and, like, an Amazon web server that just records all the run data for everyone. And maybe, like, every 6 months they delete it. And so, like, if you want to get your data, you have to go in and you have to know that on June 29th or December 31st, you got to download your data or else it gets deleted from the servers. I think that'd be a happy medium. Oh, shoot. I didn't even realize I have no shields left. The nerve-wracking part, boys. Alright, waiting for the second wind to pop off, and then activate demon mode when that's about to expire, and then we'll see what we do. I think too, if I had demon mode with the extra 1.5 damage after, it probably would let me, oh, what's going on? Oh, there it goes. It'd probably let me regain an energy shield and then my wall. Another reason that I need to research my wall rebuild. Alright, I'm going to activate this. Always activate it like right here. Because I've clicked when it expires and I've died in this tower thing. Or my tower's died. I don't like saying I've died. There was also the glitch they fixed where the wall would spawn and die immediately. Because even if you have invincibility, it wouldn't actually protect your tower for that second. So that's good at least, but I thought you got tower or wall invincibility, so your wall regen could start healing past the 100% mark with fortification, but I don't think it does that. I think it's literally just keeps your wall at the spawn health, and just it's another extra second, so relatively useless. I'm running max speed, but I've tested anything if red string at all, the bullets. I've just been running max speed. I've not tested anything if it's red string all the bullets now or not. Well, Ghetto, I guess we'll have to chat on Friday and see if you notice any difference running with no range and max speed on your run. In my opinion, the devs are working on killing this game by overpricing pay-to-win aspect. There is a healthy balance, and this is a very pricey game. Like, with the modules that they have, like, it, yeah. Those assist modules, like, after all the stones we have to spend, then we have to spend on that as well. It's like, whew. Just adds up. More motivation to stream and make a YouTube channel, right? You're at 950, nice. Just gonna recheck my standings before my demon mode goes away. 273. Yeah, Juzo, you are past me. You're probably at 300 now. That guy's gonna beat me. J Terra, I don't know. Maybe I'll beat him. I'm confused because it says my best is 19, but I thought it was like 20 something. But yeah, I got 19 on July 30th. Okay. That was a lucky tournament. Shoot, I keep remembering or forgetting to mute while I blow my nose out. My apologies. I know it's not professional stream etiquette. Take it out, take it out, take it out, take it out. Nice. Oh, that went away real fast. That wall, I don't even see what took my wall down. It couldn't have been arranged, could it have been? Who owns the Singapore Guild? Darman. He sometimes drops into lives. I'm definitely not from Singapore, but shout out to the Singapore Guild. I tried to start my own guild, but literally no one would join. Me and some of my associates were in there, but like no one else was joining. So this dude Darman dropped in on my stream. Was like, "Well, you can join mine a few spots," and sure enough, I got in and brought my 2 pals over. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Oh, still alive, baby. Oh my gosh. Did I get a death defy there? I must have. Yeah, 2 death defies. Thank you, God. Man, with my extra death defy from my module, if I got Berserker Mastery Card Plus, that could mean that I get the death defy to just clear everything out real quick and go even farther. Wow, look at that. That fast was almost on me. It's insanity. I have a few of them in my bracket. Oh, nice. Few people from the guild I'm in your bracket. Yeah, I haven't really like checked the guild to see like where everyone finishes. Like, are they mostly Legends players, Champions players? I don't really keep track of that. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. A little more speed. Last bracket. Oh, last bracket. Okay. I'm just praying that maybe a little bit lower speed helps me get one more energy shield up. Sometimes it comes down to literally one wave, which I'm about to get near my all-time high, which is crazy, considering the level skips being taken away. More sets, yeah. So you can copy here, manually put it in, but that's a hassle. Killed by tank. Cool. Cool. Blah, blah, blah. See, it used to say, like... Wait, coin stolen? Okay. Wow, so actually, look at that. I've been putting so much into fetch. But just having a few levels into the new bounty or steel chip has given me nearly 3 times as many coins. So that new, the new reworked bounty, Guardian is super good. At least compared to fetch. I know fetch is overall stuff. But yeah, Golden Bot coins used to be able to see like what overall amount of the total was. Now you can't. But that's not so bad. So 19. Yeah, we're just gonna do this, knock the second one out. Because I can. I just want to get my event stuff done, man. Just get it done. Alright. Yeah, chain lightning, merging. Let's get my modules ready for a farming run, and then I'm going to go back and check the tournament and do that little calculation to see if I'm going to get lucky enough to stay. I hate to say luck, but that's what it's going to come down to. Alright, check the levels here. Yep. My range, I think I've been playing with this on like 4. Shockwave leave as is. Range. Farm on 4. Cards. Do my main. Are there any event that needs me to have... what am I trying to say here? Or missions that need me to have like energy shield or whatever? No. No missions. Farming cards. I know some of them are useless, like Fortress. Like literally doesn't even matter. I could put on like Energy Net, but there's no mission for it. Usually we'll switch this out if there's a mission for like intro or landmine stun, or for like nuke, for example, or energy net. Just depends on the mission. All right, G-Comp, that thing, Sharp Fortitude, Harmony Conductor, good to go. Let's see, can I get any defense enhancements now? See, I kind of keep going between getting more defense enhancements and then more damage enhancements, so I can farm farther on tier 11. Tier 11 now I can farm 11 hours, which is good, but I want to get it to obviously 12 hours, so I can just do twice a day. I'm not quite there. So I'm going to run a tier 10 right now in my bracket. The change to coin values at the end, foobarred my track too. Yeah, Taylor, I was literally like, not every run, but I was keeping track of my golden bot coins. Because as you see, I have golden bot here, golden bot duration. Like I've been putting time into these, and if you look at my event, I had the cooldown at 100 seconds, but I've been putting time into that now because I'm using the G-Comp. And so my golden bot went from being like 6% of my overall coins to then like 10.5%. But now you can't tell at all because of how they changed the reporting. But whatever. What can you do? I don't want to just complain endlessly. There's a lot about this game I love. And I support it. Yeah, I need to do Golden Tower bonus. Does Golden Tower bonus have defense, maybe? There's just a question that I have. So everyone says get your defense level 22, or 23, excuse me. But even at 22, it'll just take me to a high of like 95%. So I don't know if with defense, because I do have Ancestral defense substat, I don't know if your perk bonus needs to be a certain level as well. Because, for example, if you have your defense at like 96%, you're not going to be able to get the extra perk, because then it'll be 100% defense, which means you would never die. So I don't know if there has to be a balance between your standard perk bonus as well as your defensive percentage to max that out. But yeah, we're going to get it 23 like everyone says, and then I'm going to go back to finishing out all my coin stuff. Cool. That's done, that's done, that's done. Yep. Got that set. 10. Is there, oh yeah, Guardian, no chips. Turn these off, speed up. Now I can get all these attack level skips. Last turn I got the respec for total 0 gems. Oh, nice. So you got some keys and were able to get that? That is massive. Congratulations. SPB. Why am I coming up short on that? What's SPB? Super powerful bacon. Has to be maxed. Super powerful bot. I don't know if you caught it, but the first version of V27 had different coin calc, which was different from V26. They changed it again with 27.1. I think they're still messing with it. Expect to fix soon. I'd hope so, man. I thought what they had was decent. I mean, I know if you added up all the coins from like Golden Tower coins, Golden Bot coins, everything, it was more than the overall. But the explanation I got for why it was like that made sense. What they have now, I just don't get it. So yeah, they're definitely messing with it. Ooh. I feel like I'm forgetting something before I get too deep into this run. I've got this going. Obviously don't need to upgrade these at all. I know I was gonna check my my bracket, but just making sure. Okay, G-Comp. I would hate to start an overnight run that's gonna go for the next 14, 15 hours and not have my right modules on. See, I got all these. Get to 141 to get that extra golden tower. Cards, main. Yep. Alright, we're good. We good. Standard perks. So what yeah, it's weird my delay is really bad. I've got the gigabit internet, but I think today is worse than usual. What does your standard perk have to be with defensive percentage in order to get you to the 98% max defense in a run? Lifetime coin, I put it in description, 6.7Q. So I'd show you, but I want to see if Greg could help me out with that answer. So you get the standard perk. Okay, so perk level 25 plus defense level. Wow, I'm gonna write that down. Thank you, B. Taylor. That is it's great information. That's another reason why I like to stream, is great community and they answer questions. Is it perk level or standard perk? I know I'm overthinking this. Yeah, so perk bonus. Standard perk bonus. Level 25. Plus defense level 23 equals 98% defense. Well, boys, it looks like I'm going to take a little detour here, and we are going to put this on the perk bonus. I can come back to the coin stuff. Getting 98% defense would be huge for farming up higher, especially farming higher tiers. That'd be massive. Absolutely massive. So this is going to be permalab for a bit. I'll keep this going. Defense, when this gets 23, I'll probably switch it back to lab coin discount. And then my goal is, once I get this done, my Deathwave cell, I'm going to do a mastery. But if I don't have enough for the mastery, I'll just go back to golden bot duration. Keep pushing that. Or golden tower multiplier. Don't forget. Yeah, so I got the ancestral 8% from this. Because I was wondering why, like, I'll get to like 95% defense, which is obviously still amazing, but 98% just has a nice ring to it. I want to get to the max. So now I know. Standard perk bonus level 25 plus defense level 23 means in a run you get to 98%. That'll help massively with me trying to get higher tiers. SPB standard perk bonus. Yeah, now duh, makes sense. Now it all is coming to me. Standard perk bonus will boost your coins perk too, so you'll see more coins. That's a good point. I always give roundabout stories, but roundabout story is I was in Tijuana for 10 days getting stem cell treatment, and when I was down there, I didn't have any of my like perk stuff done. Like I didn't have auto pick done. I only had one option quantity. I did have first pick choice, didn't have all these done. Like I had like 2 bands or 1 band, no auto picks. So what I did is I just did for the first like 5 days when I was in Tijuana, I like did the auto pick, did the rankings, did the bands. So that way I could just press play, and then obviously go get my treatment. And when I came back 3 hours later, I wouldn't just be sitting with no perks chosen. Let's see here, missions. Yeah, so no, I'm just gonna merge. No, it's not even worth it. Not worth my time. Probably have enough to merge and get all these like tomorrow at some point. Nah, because I think you gotta get to 40. Probably next couple days. Doing my 8 bad and soon done Shadow Shards level 3. Nice. Yeah, I just well, I've had Shadow Shards unlocked, but I just got recovery package mastery level, or like 0 level. I just unlocked it. But recovery package mastery is going to be the first card that I upgrade. And so then once I start getting like considerable common drops from that, I mean, I know it would probably make sense for me to get Shadow Shards at level 2 now, or level 1, whatever. But there's just so many other labs that I want to get done, especially to help me get to tier 13. Tier 13 wave 4500, so I can get that extra 10% coins. That's kind of like the next milestone for me. I got the tier 12 level 4500 or wave 4500 like probably a month or so ago, and I just barely got it. Like I got to like 4600. I got there because of Chain Thunder and Lucky Perks, but it was a miracle. Getting that extra 10% lab speed did help though. Look at that, reroll shards. I think chip, or not chip. Some stupid chip. All right. Well, yeah, I will be back on Friday. Maybe I'll be back sooner, depending on if I'm doing a tier 13 run, and I want to document the end of that. But getting back into the groove of things, knock on wood, starting to feel better. I'm of course over the cold from last week, so I appreciate y'all tuning in. Oh yeah, last thing I was gonna check, see where I'm gonna end up here. All right, so obviously he's ahead of me. Potato 16101. Okay, so it looks like I'm beating him. There's 1. Wolfie's gonna beat me for sure. J Terra. Let's say I'll beat J Terra. So that's 2. Adeline, wave 107. Yep. So there's 3. Mickey 107. Yes, there's 4. Spen 5. Smitey Dragon 6. Maw 7. Captain Nebraska, nope. Eisenhorn, I'll beat him. Shout out to Warhammer. I'm assuming that's where his name's from. So there's 8. Juju Puff. Yeah, so there should be 8 people I beat. I might be off by 1 or 2, but as long as there's 6, I stay in Legends, and boom. So yeah, should be staying in Legends, but obviously if not, you guys will know on Friday. Oh, what up, Duck? Good to see ya. Good night. Appreciate you all tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe. Goal for me is to keep growing this channel, keep sharing content, and keep improving with how I do my content in my streams and videos, you name it. So I appreciate y'all tuning in, and have a good one.